I've been sitting here for about 5 minutes, wondering why I couldn't see my stream anywhere. I clicked the record button, not the go live button. So that's on me. Now, what I would like, I want like a quick way to get a stream link, you know? Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, just give me this link here. Gosh, I wish there was an easier way to do this. Excuse me. Okay, sweet. Now give me a moment while I go share this everywhere else. While I'm doing this, I can't see anything, but... no, it's a... So I have a thing saying that this event starts at 2 a.m., which I know is false. Cool. So I've got... Oh, first off, hey folks, Peter here. Thanks for joining me back once again for another Sunday watch stream. We've got these parts here. These have been soaking for some time now. These were parts for an Elgin watch. That was just there for funsies. These are part of a watch that I want to get up and running. And basically a lot of these have some rust to some degree or another on them. And I've had them soaking, so now I want to see what these parts look like. These are the original parts from the watch. These aren't... I do have a spare parts movement. But I don't want to use those parts if I don't have to. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hopefully you're doing well. Thanks again for joining me here today. Just going to do some light scrubbing where I can. I do have an ultrasonic machine behind me. And I might put the parts in there. I've got this glass of alcohol. I also just realized that my fingers were straight up in that one cup. Yeah, these are the parts that have been sitting in this little arrangement. I just want to see if any of these kind of clean up all right. Hopefully they do. This is one of those things, maybe I could have put some vinegar in a bowl. Maybe I still will do that. Who knows? Not even worried about cleaning out the WD-40. I'm just moving these parts over. Now I am seeing some of the spots come off. Of course, I'm not doing like a very thorough job scraping at them or anything. This is just a piece of pegwood. Obviously, this is like the least abrasive thing I could be doing to them. Could be using a steel brush, fiberglass brush, a little bit of everything. I am kind of making this all up. But we'll see how it works. We'll see how it turns out. I guess I should have some sort of disclaimer. Be careful with chemicals. And the main plate. Oh my gosh. That's how long this was sitting in this WD-40 here. It's gelled up. I do still want to try out some of those chemicals like Evaporust, some CLR, this or that. Fortunately, I was able to buy a replacement movement, or a parts movement. But what if I couldn't get a parts movement? What if I had to resurrect the original parts? Obviously, there are instances where I can just say no. As a, as a employee, as a worker there. But me as me wanting to be able to do everything, always trying to learn. I want to know if I can. Want to get a little more consistent at these streams too. Right now I'm just doing them when I have the time, if I've got something I want to work on. There's no rhyme or reason to them. I have watches everywhere right now. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to decide what watch to wear next week still too. Oh yeah. I'm just going to turn on this ultrasonic that's behind me and just run this a couple times. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm just going to let that run for a bit. I don't think it's picking up on the microphone, and if it is, it's not that bad. What can I do while that's doing that? I do want to get a nice ultrasonic unit. Maybe not stored in here, because that's going to be insanely loud. But I would like to get a nicer one than just the, from that freight store. Yeah, I've been trying to decide what watch to wear next week. I'm struggling. I got some new watch bands in. I always get new watch bands in. Now this particular watch I have not worn, but I have worn one of these. The digital time is close enough, but the analog hands are off. And what I'm wondering is if that is an issue that I can adjust, or if this movement's just shot. I do also have a spare watch or two of this particular watch that I could get parts from if I needed to. But I've never really looked to see if there was something going on in here that I could adjust or anything. Is this the... Yeah, so this is the watch. I think I opened this up last time. Right here, somebody drilled a hole, like a little divot, and it hits this right here and bends it backwards. Which does kind of bug me, but oh well. Yeah, I don't know if there is anything I can... I don't know if there's anything I can adjust in there. And I don't know if maybe... I'd have to take this thing apart and see if there's like a missing tooth, like one tooth missing. Which could do it. I mean, you know, in theory, it could still work. Actually, I'm seeing... Oh, you guys can't see this. Let me fix that. Where are you guys? Right here. You watch right on the edge here. Whoa. You watch right on the edge here. You'll see that that has a nice rhythmic motion. But I could have sworn I saw it skip a little bit. The hands being slower than the digital time would lend itself to, in theory, a tooth being broken or misaligned or something. I believe that's the minute. See how it stopped there for a second? That is the minute wheel there, I believe. So it should move once a second. Do, do, do. But then it looked like it stopped once there. If it stops once a minute, like if I were to sit here and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60 times. Oh, that's going to be the... I goofed up. That's going to be the second hand there. The second's wheel, the fourth wheel, right? I'm not as well versed with the quartz movements. Oh, look. It does seem like there's a low tooth there. Of course, that could just be me staring at this too much. Weird. Yeah, I thought I saw it stop there for a bit. Maybe it did. But I would like to get this watch up and running properly again. Like I said, if I have to, I've got donor movements I could be putting in this thing. Come on. Yeah, it's that little divot that somebody drilled in the back. Oh my gosh. That bugs me so much for no reason. Alright, I'm not even going to bother tightening that all the way up because I'm not wearing it. Yeah, this was a Grell watch for a long time. And I've got its buddy here. It's is this the 330? Yeah, 330. So this is the 320. This is the 330 from Casio. I've got a band that I think I'm going to put this on. Didn't mind it with the gray, but I also don't know if it's the right fit for it. Nothing I'm going to do right now because I do have to do some modifications. We've got this band right here, and it's a little too wide for the lugs, so I do have to do some modification. It's just a little bit of nylon webbing, so I'm going to take a soldering iron and just cut it where I need to. And I think that will look pretty dang cool. And if I don't like it on there, I can wear it on this guy. Or one of the other ones, but you get the idea. Yeah, I need to figure out what to wear next week. Rocked the square this week. Huh. It's been a fun one. Maybe I'll wear another quartz watch. Maybe I'll do a mechanical. Maybe I'll do a digital again. Not sure yet. Trying to see if anything's actually happening in an ultrasonic. Oh, I'll let that cycle finish up here. Then we'll get a look at the parts. And again, I do have a spare movement as a donor movement. I do want to get that watch up and running. That was if you were not here, I've got at the shop, we took in a watch with a gold case. A little bit on the small side, but I mean, it is a gold case, so I thought it'd be kind of a fun little project to get this watch up and running, and then we can just sell it as a watch instead of just scrapping out the gold. A bit harder sale, but if we can do it, we can do it. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Oh, there we go. Paper towels. I know they're around here somewhere. If I can get this thing even assembled and moving, in motion at all, I will count that as a win for today. I have every intention of completely removing rust or just replacing parts, but again, like I said, I want to try to salvage what I can off of this. Where's my blower? Here's my blower. Who knows, maybe I have to actually put this through the watch cleaner still. Maybe that attacks the rust a little bit. I will tell you right now that these are in no way, shape, or form the cleanest looking things. There's still globs of like WD-40 on the parts themselves. Who knows? Maybe I put them in the cleaner. I've got some spare jars with some other fluids in it. And maybe I spin the parts. Thought maybe that... So this is rubbing alcohol, 70%. I thought maybe that would attack the WD-40 and clear that off a little bit easier, but now we know. Things are looking better. Now I can't run a full watch cleaning cycle because that would take over an hour. I've got some time today, but I don't think I've got that kind of time. Yeah, I think what I might do is, these aren't rust free yet. They are looking better though. And it is nice to see that when I'm wiping them, that I can still see rust coming off of them. So it's at least relinquishing its grasp on some of these parts. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll go, we've got a basket right here. Maybe I'll just toss everything in here. Let it spin around in a few different machines there. And that'll be kind of an off-stream deal. And I changed this whole video stream around and work on something else. Like I said, the parts are looking better. Obviously, they've been ultrasonicked and everything. What's silly is I'm trying to clean these before I put them in a cleaner, before I put them in my normal cleaner, simply because I just don't want to burn through that cleaner faster. Like, I don't want a bunch of WD-40 floating around in, you know, my good cleaners and stuff. So if I can get that before, that's better. Like I said, that's why you've got multiple stages of cleaning and such. Like I was saying, cleaning before cleaning before cleaning. So I was de-rustifying these parts. And I was working on getting the WD-40 off of the parts. And right now I'm wiping off the rubbing alcohol from the parts. And also some of the rust and WD-40. I'm going to spin it in a cleaner to clean it even more. And then I'll go into my regular cleaning cycle. And hopefully by then everything's looking a lot better. Not that some of these were looking that bad, but I think things are looking better. So there's hope for it yet. Bit of a shorter stream planned here today. I didn't really think this through. I just kind of started up the stream and went for it. We got some things going on tonight that I'd like to do. Been a good weekend so far. It was a 3-day weekend. And a 3-day work week too this week. I'm all sorts of messed up. Okay, got some mowing done. Bought a trimmer, a weed whacker. So I can actually tidy up all the edges of the yard and on the mailbox, light posts, things like that. Recorded a video. Hey, for this channel here. Yeah, that'll be a fun one. Recorded some gameplay for my other channel, my gaming channel. If you guys haven't seen it, Pete Plays the Games. Go find it. It's actually, if you just go to my YouTube homepage or whatever, it's right there on the front. Got my face there and everything. This is the most liberal I've been with organizing the various parts and stuff that I'm putting in here. Guess in all fairness, I didn't really have them organized before today, so. Couple more pieces there. I have a screw down here, and then I've got screws up here. No rhyme or reason to any of it. There, now I feel better. I've got more parts to this watch somewhere. I just realized this isn't even all the parts. Might be in this guy here. Yeah, okay. There's more parts, but those were all good looking, so they'll join in when I get to that stage of the cleaning process. But for now, this is all set to go into the spinners. And you can see there's globs of WD-40 in there. I'll get all that disposed and cleaned up. What else can I do here quick? Like I said, it's a bit of a shorter one today. I promise the work I do in watches is a lot better than what I'm doing right now. As an overall arcing explanation. This was a more of a project just to kind of prove to myself that I can do it, so. Let's see, what else do I have here? I took we did that one last time. Thing runs great. Huh. You know, I've got so many of these Seikos. I've got like 30 some movements for watches like this. Should go through and absolutely piece one together. Just the best of the best of the best of the parts that I have. Also, this crystal's installed here upside down. There's scratches on the inside of this crystal. So, I'll have to get that flipped around too. Not really a fancy watch. Nothing special. But it looks really cool because it's all worn out and everything. I think it's kind of neat. So I have to get this watch and this watch out to the drill press so I can make some modifications on the movements so the case clamps can be installed properly. Gosh, those are fun watches though. Should wear one of these for a week soon. Haven't even worn this one yet. Crown doesn't even have a stem on it. And I'll have to get a new stem ordered for that. And all done up. Like I said, I got to get out to the drill press so I can do a nice machining on that piece there. This is going to be my next big project. This is one that I put together. One of my buddies, my colleagues, my correspondents. We don't actually work together, but we're in the same field. We chat like every day. Sold me this movement here, this chronograph movement. And I was so excited that I cased it because I wanted to wear it right away. But he told me that it needs to be serviced. It runs well, but it's been sitting for a bit, so needs a service. So I'll have to take that apart, and that's actually a bit. That's a learning piece for me. He told me take it apart piece by piece, and after you take a piece off, put it back in. Unscrew the screws, take the bridge out, put the bridge back in. Just piece by piece. I mean, you can kind of see there's a few pieces in there, and this is just the first layer. There's the movement, and then it's sandwiched. Like the chronograph is separate. There's kind of layers to it. Excuse me. Like this is the chronograph layer on the back, and then underneath is the gear train for timekeeping and all that. Yeah, so like take out screw here, put the pieces back in. There's a screw over here, take that piece out. This guy here, big screw there. Piece by piece, put it back in and just ingest what I can. There's a driving wheel there. It's actually friction fit on top. I'm going to have to learn how to take that out properly. And it's raised up too, which is kind of impressive. Is that upside down? No, I don't think so. I wouldn't think so, anyway. No, that looks to be like it's the right way up. Yeah, just a lot of fun waiting for me in this one. And this is a Chinese clone of a Swiss movement. So this thing was $100 or whatever versus $300, $400, $500. Also, I can't judge. My buddy's working also. I can't say anything about anything in here. All right, crown screw down. Trying to give it a wind there. I can see on the escape wheel there's some grease kind of floating where it's not supposed to. That's okay. Yeah, it looks nice enough. It's in pretty good shape. The plates themselves aren't really that finished that well. Like this outer one here, you can see some nice design work on it. But then if you look right below it, it's just all scratched up. And that's from them. That's not my buddy doing that or anything. Yeah, so like this looks nice, and then just there's like a bead blast finish. And just like super scratchy finish on that one. Yeah. I like it. So that's on the to-do list of watches here. There's a few of them. Oh. Can close my ultrasonic cleaner. I had another watch, another one of those Velcro bands. That's actually for a G-Shock. That's kind of a special project I'm going to do there. Hopefully it turns out okay. Otherwise, basically I've ruined that band. Well, not really. I can just buy more nylon webbing, I guess, and stick it on there. Nice guy that runs that company, too. Forget where he's based out of, but... not like he's insanely far away or anything. Gross. I recently got a new Bulova Accutron. These watches are really neat and interesting. This one's really dirty, so don't pay too close attention. Look how tiny this jewel is on this thing. Right there. Two of them. It's an electric watch. It's a battery-operated watch. And it makes these two coils hum. Oh, you can actually kind of see it moving there. You can see as I flick it by hand, these parts in here vibrate. And it moves this wheel with these just impossibly tiny teeth. And this thing is dirty. Dirty. I wouldn't mind learning how to get these things cleaned up as far as servicing them. I could drop everything I am doing right now and only learn how to do these movements, and I would have a shop full of them. These things are... this is the only watch that is like this. Well, I guess Omega had a version too, but this is the only watch that's like this with this tuning fork. They made this, and then they obviously went a different direction. There's not too many people that work on them, simply because it's this one watch. So, but I could literally drop everything I was doing. This is also what scares me, that there's some capacitors and resistors in here, whatever these are. And you can replace those, and you can change them so that you can use the newer batteries, because the voltages are different on the new batteries. Which, there again, the skill only needed for this one specific watch. Well, this line of watches. They made 2 or 3 different models. I have another one, and it's completely in pieces. Someday I'll get it reassembled. I think I've got 3 of these movements now. I would like to get one working. But again, not an expert or anything. And on top of that, getting parts for them. Which is kind of... what kind of sucks about the watch industry is people have collections of parts that they get from watchmakers that pass, or, you know, close up shop, and somebody will go in and buy all these parts and like, oh, these will be expensive and worth a lot of money, so because people really want them. And then so all of a sudden they're setting the price up here, and then somebody else sees that, and then they're like, well, I want more than that. So on and so forth. They're like, oh, this is a Bulova, so you gotta, you know. Sometimes getting the parts can be real tricky. Whew. Excuse me. Yeah, it's little mini rant. We actually had somebody come in with some watch parts the other day that they want to sell. And it's just miscellaneous. Nothing's fully labeled. Who knows if they're complete sets or, you know, what's what. Of course, it wasn't somebody that was a watchmaker looking to get rid of their inventory. It was somebody, I bought this somewhere and I want you to tell me it's worth something. And they were like, I saw online that these are like $10 a piece for each piece. And I was like, no comment there. I can't really speak too much on that, but somebody somewhere possibly maybe wants this for $10. So we'll see. I still have that Seiko. I've got that Bellmatic that I took apart. I don't know what's going on putting it back together. Everything is in the right spot and everything. And then it just doesn't run. So I'm going to have to see what's going on there. I just need to get more time sitting at the bench. Going through this stuff because it is stuff I need to learn. That I want to learn, I should say, too. More importantly. But I just need more time to be able to sit at the bench and really just dive into it. Well, the music's done there, actually. It is almost the top of the hour here. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream. I'll keep you guys updated on the watch parts there. Like I said, it was a really good sign that kind of scrubbing the parts with the pegwood there, I did see colors change, aka the rust was coming off. And then again, the rubbing alcohol and then wiping that off, I did see rust come off on the paper towel there. So hopefully I can run this through a couple wash cycles. And some of that cleaner actually also does have some sort of rust fighting in it. So we'll see how that works out. And I am looking forward to see how this turns out. It's a long-term project. Again, if this was my main job, I could get this done in 2 days, but I can only pluck away at it here and there, so it does take some time. So we'll see how it turns out. And like I said, if worse comes to worse, donor movement, donor parts, swap out what I have to. As much as I want to keep everything original, that's what's in here. But that's just how it goes sometimes. It's a fun journey. So thank you so much for watching. Every time I do stream here, hope I try to learn something. Hopefully you did too. And that's all I've got. I mean, if you guys have some watch questions or if you have a watch you want me to fix, let me know. Message me directly or however that works on YouTube here. That's all I got. See you guys next time.